Hi there everyone. I'd like to discuss today about us being Christians. We have a ministry for God. To be a minister of the gospel, you don't need to be a pastor, because the Lord Jesus said that go and tell what good things God has done for you. When he healed the demoniac, he wanted to follow Jesus, but Jesus said, go and tell what the Lord has done for you. So everyone, when we were born or we came to the Lord Jesus, we have a destiny, a purpose for our lives. And the Bible talks about us Christians being the light of the world and the salt of the earth. So being that, you don't need to be a pastor. You can tell your friends, starting from your friends, that who Jesus is, what he can do for them to liberate people. Because we live in a time that everything is upside down. Truth has become evil, and evil is now truth. For example, the false news parading around, people believing lies. They prefer to believe lies than the truth. And also boys being dressed up as girls. And why would anyone do this? They're moving the goalpost. Because we're told that you can't tell a child what sex the child is until they grow up to choose for themselves. Isn't that ridiculous? This is the world we live in today. So I'm telling you, tell the people who are in bondage. Fear cripples people's intelligence. They can't do anything. The Bible said fear is a spirit, and it will cripple you. You can't do anything, because when you believe a lie, it controls your actions, your mind. You can't do anything. So the Bible said, test all the spirits. Test the spirits, whether it's a good spirit. For example, I want to also emphasize that in our mind, there's a battle being fought, because words come to your mind. You don't know where the words is from. It can be from the devil or from yourself. You don't know. One time I was in a train, sitting opposite two women. They were talking about how burglars, when they come to your house, how do they know where you keep your valuable things to go and steal it? And they go right to the place. You know why they know? Because the devil whispers things to their mind, and they think it's their own thoughts. It's not. At the time, I wanted to tell these two women, but I thought it wasn't my business. But then I've changed. I wasn't in ministry for God then, but I knew. But today, I repented, and I need to tell everyone that the thoughts in your heads are not yours, because we are battle demons. God gives us thoughts. The devil is from your own mind, from self. Which one is the best thought to receive? You have to test the spirits. The Bible also said to us, redeem the days, because the times we are living in are evil. So, my brothers, my sisters, go tell people, because you have a talent. Even if you're a chef, you can do things right and say to people how you manage to do these things, because God gave you these talents. Remember the talents? God is coming, Jesus is coming, and he will ask you what you have done with your talents. It's not just going to church on a Sunday or whichever day you worship the Lord, that you are worshiping him. Worship to God is telling people who are in darkness, bringing your light to them, and speaking words of encouragement to people, because they need Jesus Everybody needs Jesus, and you know the truth, because the Bible say the truth shall set you free. Knowing the truth, go and tell them the truth about Jesus, who he is. So my brothers and my sisters, we have a mandate from God to be missionaries. You don't need to go to Africa to be a missionary. You got the people at your doorstep. Start from there, because when you start, God will bring to pass. He will give you more talents that you need. But before you start, say to the Lord, Father, I want to start telling people about you. If you can't pray, if you can't talk, God will give you the words to speak, because he promised. God is not a man that he would lie or go back on his word. He promised, he will do it. So just start, my brother and my sister watching me, because the times we're living in are evil, redeeming the days. Time is so soon to come. Be found in the vineyard of God, doing his work for him, because we're the hands and foot of God. You have a testimony to give to people, because the people don't even read the Bible. The devil made the Bible a taboo. They cannot trust it. But you go and tell them. Your testimony is very important, because remember, businesses rely on personal testimony. So your personal testimony is important. God will bless you. So I'm telling you now, start before it's too late. Start, my brother, my sister, as you're watching me, because the times are evil. Redeem the times, because they are evil times where we're living in. So this is my word to you, my brother, my sister watching me. It's so important. Start now. Be a witness for the Lord Jesus Christ. He will bless you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye for now.